wonder if we are live yet. I wonder if we are late. I was almost saying, and I know that we are late. Sorry about that. Let's see. Are we live yet? If we are, please let me know so in the chat. Also, let's see who will be the first one to spot this location, or spot the first one to recognize this location. We are live. Great. Thank you, Comfy. Thank you. We're live and late, and we are in Futakotamagawa. Yes. Welcome to another live walk. The first one in a long time that will not be focusing on cherry blossoms. I just realized this morning that it's been terribly long since I did the walk along the Oimachi line track through the Todoroki Ravine and those places to Jiyugaoka. And I felt like, oh, I should do that today. I'm in the mood for that good old walk. So that's why it says classic tea, because those of you who are long-time viewers should be very familiar with this walk. But I also know that there are plenty of you who really enjoys it. So hope it will be a good one. It's a beautiful day. It's pretty cloudy today, actually. It was raining a little bit when I took Minnie to the nursery about an hour ago. But now there are some openings in the clouds, and hopefully we will get a bit of sunshine later. It is very windy today, yes. I'm not sure if it's just the classic Futakotamagawa wind, because it's always windy around here. So I think and hope it will get a little bit better once we get like a little bit further away from the river, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, indeed, very windy. Hello Rakten, thank you for providing the great cell service that enables all my streams. I guess the people working on the network are somewhere in this building, figuring out where it needs to be made stronger, but I'm still very happy with the service I'm getting. So tea, why is classic tea? Because this walk is a classic walk that I've done many times on my channel before. It's pretty much a classic on this channel. I finally start to see the light at the end of the tunnel with regards to this very hectic cherry blossom season. Shoots. Yesterday was the last day that I have 2 shoots booked in one day. Yeah, you see, it's pretty windy. These things are spinning fast. So yeah, things are finally slowing down. Today I have 0 shoots, so that's great. I just have some editing to do, and then of course my other work. But that's why I felt that, okay, let's start today with a little morning walk. Yeah, I hope you can still hear me over this wind. It usually gets better once I leave this area, but it's something with the architecture around here that just makes it really windy very often. Delightful weather. Yeah, it's not bad. It's very comfortable. And speaking about the weather, let's do a temperature check. Oh, 19 degrees and windy. Gonna go up to 22 degrees today. So yeah, when even the Apple Watch tells you it's windy, that probably means that it's not only here in Futakotamagawa. That means that it is a windy day today everywhere. But I'm not gonna let that ruin my mood. Let's walk, let's grab a coffee somewhere, and then let's walk some more. Classic wind. Yeah, the wind is pretty classic too, yeah. Classic tea, being lazy and not investing in a good external mic. Look, there's still some cherry blossoms left. These are beautiful. These are actually, some of them are not in bloom yet even. Huh. So the season isn't over, I guess. Not entirely over yet, at least. Thank you, Brad. Mood Enhancement Fund. Thank you. Thank you. Just you being around enhances my mood tremendously. But of course, giving me some money makes it even better. Thank you. Ooh, now the wind is wrong. Touch, no catching. Thank you, Cody. Coffee beverage time. Wonderful. Yes. Let's beverage. Let's beverage after walking through this charming little garden. Hasn't it been a long time since I walked in these parts of Futakotamagawa? It feels like it's been a very long time. Moment, folks. I realized I need to put my camera in airplane mode so it doesn't interfere with the stream. That's the world we're living in now. So today's camera is my new friend, the Nikon ZFC with the manual focus, cheap Chinese lens, which is a lot of fun to use. So I think there will be some updates to the Patreon only gallery after this stream. We'll see. Second favorite sound in TE streams, running water. The crunch of walking on gravel. Ah, I see. On which position would you rank the sound, the shutter sound of a camera? I hope that's also on that list. Look, we have a little splash of autumn here in the middle of all the spring. How nice. How nice. Ocean. I'm not well and this stream comforts me. Here's some money for coffee as a thanks. Thank you very much, Blue Ocean. Thank you. I don't remember seeing you super chatting before, so I'm extra thankful for a new super chat, a new super chatter in the chat. I hope you all have watched the walk I did with Daniel. When was that? A few days ago. It's on Saturday, I think. I did a long walk with Daniel from Daniel and Yuka's channel. If you haven't watched that one yet, maybe that's a good one to put in the queue as well. We walked for a very long time, and then we got joined by Bit of a Wonder as well, who's in town now. Shutter sound is definitely way up there. Number 4 after the pew pew. Ah, yeah, let's see. You have a good... You know how to appreciate the soundscape of my walks. That makes me happy to hear. That makes me very happy to hear. It actually feels a little bit hot. Like I'm not wearing a jacket, just a sweater and rolled up sleeves today, but I feel I feel like maybe I should have worn my pink shorts today. Actually, it's if the wind dies down a little and the clouds open up, it's gonna get hot. Definitely, you can definitely feel that the season have changed here in Tokyo. Wow, Yari, I'm surprised to hear that you're not a subscriber to Daniel. What do you have against him? He's a nice guy. So yeah, just a little bit of a river peak here, but it's very, very windy. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it on the stream, but there's some petals from these trees. Oh, it's windy. There's some petals blowing. Very beautiful. It's almost so windy that I'm worried about the gimbal. Let's seek slightly less windy grounds. Visited since spring. And also, I'm not sure. Yeah, I must have shown you this, right? I must have shown you this. There's a nice concrete slide here, but there's some kids playing, so I will not embarrass myself by going on a ride, but if it was quiet. What the heck, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's slide. Aisha. Whee! Aisha. Ah, that was pretty quick. See, just by heading down here, and the wind is a little bit calmer, or significantly calmer even. Guessing that slide gets a good rating. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's fast. It's a fast slide. It's not terribly exciting in terms of design, but it makes up for it with sheer speed. So pretty good. Pretty good. At least I have a decent local slide. Out of 10 rating from me. Okay, Yari, that's good. That's good. I'm not that enthusiastic. I would say maybe 7. I mean, it's not shaped like a dinosaur. That's a pretty big minus. Have to add the slides of Tokyo appendix to the Sad Playgrounds of Tokyo coffee table book. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We should make. Maybe I think it deserves a separate book actually. There's some pretty epic slides in the Tokyo region. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get a chance to go to that park just on the Chiba border. I forgot the name. I think it's somewhere in Matsudo. And they have this like huge long winding slide through cherry blossoms. Let's see. Okay, they're doing some construction work. Okay. I can pass through here. Cars can't pass, but I can. Also, plenty of cones here. It's a construction site after all. Good to see all the cones keeping us safe. this little coffee van over here is open. Then I might as well just grab a cup there, because there's not a lot of coffee shops on this route. Well, there's a few. There's a few on this route that I'm having to take today. Ray, we have cones for you. Yeah, that's right. There's always cones for Ray. That's one thing that's for certain here in Japan, that there's always cones. Always cones for Ray to be counted. Even on top of the car here. Really wonky in this wind. Wow. I hope the sound of the wind is not taking over everything. At least I expect Todoroki Ravine to be less windy. But we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Yeah, the wind is so loud. Has Ray ever gotten back to you about the 2022 yearly cone count? Oh yeah, of course. He sent me a nice spreadsheet with all the streams and the number of cones divided into color. And there was even an appendix with all the damaged cones that we saw in the year. But unfortunately, that's classified information, so I can't share it with you. But yeah. He did his job. He's always doing a good job. What's the most optimal way to wash your back? I just attach the shower to the shower holder thingy and just turn my back to it. That's about as advanced as I'm doing it, or as I'm getting. Big crow. Looking cocky. On a gimbal. That's a pretty good idea. Maybe I should try that next time. Maybe I should try that. To make sure that it's level with the horizon. You can't wash your back with an unlevel sponge, right? How many more weeks until pink short season? I think we're almost there. I could definitely have worn pink shorts today and have zero regrets about it. So yeah, I think we might be there sooner than you think. Oh, new house in construction. There's lots of pretty nice houses in this part. Quite an expensive area. I don't even remember what was here before. But it looks like, I don't know, they're building something, a wooden house on this massive plot of land. It's gonna be interesting. It's probably not gonna be like another mansion or something. Crab cake, that sounds good. I'm actually already a bit hungry, even though I had breakfast just what, 2.5 hours ago. But it was a bit stressful morning. I noticed that the grumpier Mini Explorer is in the morning, the sooner I get hungry. And this morning she was very grumpy. She started a new class in the nursery now because the Japanese school year starts on April 1st. So she started a new class, and that seems to make her a little bit uncomfortable. She has new teachers and everything. So yeah, she was not so happy to go there today. And on top of that, she also seems to be suffering from a little cold. So yeah, her mood is not great. Mini, yeah. What? Yeah, grumpy and sad. Grumpy and sad. She was crying when I let her out of my arms at the nursery. That made me very sad too. But hopefully, and I think she will get over it soon and start to enjoy the new teachers. Construction going on around here too. I think every second street is like a construction zone. Coffee truck is here and open. But these people focus on tea. They only have like black coffee. Actually, I really crave a cappuccino right now. I think I'll walk a little bit further. Thank you, Edwin, for the food money. That's good. That's good. Now I can afford something to eat, which will come in handy. I feel an urge to reach Todoroki Ravine as quickly as possible today. I guess it's the wind. Neighborhood. I am, yeah. I'm doing the classic Futakotamagawa to Jiyugaoka via Todoroki Ravine walk. I feel it's been quite a long time since I the last time to do that walk. Since I have plenty of editing to do today, I didn't want to go too far away from home. fishing stream. Yeah, fishing stream sounds nice. Fishing stream sounds nice. Sounds nice and peaceful. Bit of a wonder, it's also streaming now. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate that we collided. So many people streaming now. Difficult to coordinate to avoid collisions. But say hi to him as well and tell him that I hope to hang out with him soon again. Wonder what that canal smells like. Didn't really feel any smell at all. Morning from Germany. Wow. Very early morning over there. Oh, he just ended his live stream. I see, I was just about to check it out here on my second phone. Look at this curl reveal. I have a very bad hair day and I need to cut my hair. I was about to check in and say hi, but I guess I won't. I shouldn't bother then. Cones, yeah, there's cones everywhere. This is Japan after all. Army fund. Not sure. I don't really feel any interest in having my own army. Windy day, yes, absolutely. Very windy today. Very windy today. Let's hope that it gets better once we get into the Todoroki Ravine, but who knows, maybe it will be even more windy down there. It's windswept hair, yeah. Wrong way. I won't be having any coffee for a while. Maybe I should get the craft cola, which I tried before and I quite liked it. I'll get one of these and I'll enjoy it in the ravine. Let's see if I can dig out some coins. They also have canned coffee from Dotor. Not even the freshly made coffee from Dotor is anything to write home about. So. At least there should be some caffeine in this craft cola as well. So I'll get all of those. Craft cola. Someone really likes the word craft. Citrus and spices original taste. Craftsmanship fostered by producing carbonated beverages for 140 years. Yay! That's not bad. almost at the ravine. Almost at the ravine. I think Bit of a Wonder used to really enjoy this walk actually. He was once raving about how much he liked this route. Oh, I should have contacted him. I should have asked him to come join me today. This is a cool house. Coke for breakfast. Well, I've already had my oatmeal porridge and boiled egg and coffee and juice a couple of hours ago. But yeah, I need something more to drink now. Quite a fancy neighborhood. Yeah, it is. Kinda. It's some pretty fancy houses around here. And lots of people with expensive looking cars. Craft oatmeal. Well, I handcraft it every morning for my family. Hard-boiled egg with mayonnaise. No, it was medium boiled egg with herb salt. That's how I roll. My wife prefers her eggs a little bit more hard-boiled though. But this morning she didn't want one, so. Ah, and we just passed 200 viewers. Yay! Thank you everybody for joining me. Just as we are reaching this nice little Japanese garden here, which is located of course next to the Todoroki Ravine. Have the bugs started to come out yet? I saw like a big bee or wasp yesterday actually. I think it might have been a first for the season. So I guess it's starting now. George knows everybody's egg preference. Entering the Todoroki Ravine. Oh, now they finally repaired. So there was this big typhoon last season, was it? And the tree fell down here. So at one point when I came to this place, it was actually blocked off because we couldn't continue due to the damage. You see, it's very, very steep here, and just next time it's a typhoon, we might have another mudslide or something coming down. But yeah, at least now it looks like they've repaired most of it. There's still a bit of a temporary fix here for the railing. But yeah, you can see it was a pretty big damage to the area. Let's see, what else are you saying? What's my favorite spot in this park? I don't know, do I have a favorite spot? I like the view a little bit further down here, where it's a little bit more like you get this long, straight perspective, which is kind of photogenic. But I enjoy every bit of it, though. Let's see how the signal holds up. Sometimes it can get a little bit wonky around here. These trees also look like they could come falling down in the next typhoon. Yeah, I like this. This is a good photo spot, I think. Always looks very nice and clean around here. Not sure how clean it actually is, but it actually, at least it looks clean. He's taking photos. Yay! Yeah, I need to update my Patreon only gallery. And I don't know if I have any spring photos from the Todoroki Ravine in there, so let's get some today. Shallow river. It's definitely shallow, yeah. You would really have to put a lot of effort if you wanted to drown here. Look, even these ducks, they can barely swim. They're just like walking on the floor. Relax, Justin. Yeah. Just enjoy the walk. Don't worry so much about the typing and spelling errors. Look at Jari. He's like spelling everything wrong all the time, and we still love him. The same applies for you. Oh yeah, George, you said something about Olive. That she said something that she was blocked from the channel. I really need to remember to look into that. She shouldn't be. She was one of the moms, for God's sake. Picture looks like Minecraft today. Oh yeah? Is it pixelated today again? I think it's something with YouTube, because I was looking at the Daniel stream the other day, the one that I was in, and I felt that it was also like getting a little bit more pixelated than what I'm used to from the live stream. Yes, I'll see if I can look into it right away, actually, because if I wait I will just forget about it. Let's see. Studio. Yeah. Oh. Maybe I should have lunch at Otto. Hasselhoff. Question is, where do I find out who's blocked mentions? It's here. Permissions maybe. No community. There we go. Yes. Okay, here I have the list of all the people that has been blocked from my channel. Sometimes I get bad signal here. Okay, mine is at 10,000 kilobits per second, so it's pretty solid. No, I need to sort this out on the computer later. It's too convoluted to do it now. Thank you, Paul, for the super sticker, and thanks for the nice time the other day. It was good catching up with you again. Sorry I had to leave so soon. What's the temperature right now? Right now the temperature is 20 degrees according to my watch. What do people do to get blocked? Well, usually it's like when people spam in the chat, or if people are just being rude. But yeah, that's basically it. So, and Olive has never been doing either of those things as far as I know. So. 'I break the emoji rule. Well, there's no real emoji rule anymore, so we loosened up those guidelines. I think emojis are fine as long as they're used within reason. If it's just a message with like 10 emojis, then maybe you should consider working on improving your communication skills, but using one emoji or two is generally fine. 20 degrees, we're still far away from this over here in Germany. Yeah, same in Sweden. My mom told me it was snowing the other day. Quite the contrast. I hope spring will come to you soon though. Try changing off wide lens for a minute. Into the regular lens now. Do you prefer, is the wide angle too wide? Sometimes I think it is. But it does make it a little bit easier to stream with the wide angle, because then I don't need to focus so much on the screen, since everything gets in there anyway. Yuka has the Neko dance for super chats. Will you create a song and dance for us? No, I don't want to copy them. It's a great thing that they're doing. I enjoyed it. I did the Neko dance with them when I joined the stream this weekend. It was fun, but yeah, that's their thing. Just a moment, I need to change some camera settings here. There we go. It is playing out loud, that song, yeah, and I felt quite awkward at times when doing it. People definitely looked at us. Some people just like looked at us and laughed. So yeah, it's definitely quite embarrassing to do it in a crowded place. Especially like if you're walking around on your own, it would feel super awkward. I would, at least. I guess I'm not as shameless as Daniel, maybe. I've been brave today, have I? Yeah, maybe. Am I brave for walking a lot of steps? Hey, Daniel and Yuka. We were just talking about you and the Neko dance. That was fun, but awkward. Oh look, two big doggos.
So I say it to you.
So now we're at Todoroki Station. Awkwardness fades. Yeah, I guess you get more and more professional at being awkward as you do it more often. Especially once you embrace the echo. Yeah. There's a new 7-Eleven here in this corner. I think I will do... There's a coffee shop not too far away from here that I've stopped at a couple of times. I think I'll just do my coffee break there this time too. And there's also the Alpha Beta coffee club down here. Todoroki station. As embarrassing as wearing pink shorts. Hey George, are you saying bad things about my fashion style? Beware the banhammer. Did Bit of Wonder arrive in Japan? Yes, Bit of Wonder is here. Wonder is here. To hit the 1 hour mark. I think this stream will last for another 30 minutes maybe. Queuing up for this fancy cake shop again. I've seen that before. That cake must be something really special. Let me see, where am I now? I need to do a little map check. I think there's a decent coffee shop up here somewhere. Yes, Stone River Coffee, that's the name. I think well, let's see how Alpha Beta looks. Oh, hey, Mr. Miyazaki. How are you today? This place sometimes have a line in front of it. It's like a pastry shop. I've been. What was my longest stream? I'm not a long stream person really. Not anymore. Not compared to people like Daniel. I think my longest is like 4 hours. Ah, Mr. Miyazaki has been here for a while. I see. I see. It's not easy. I probably only see about half of the messages in the chat, or maybe even less than that. Here's the joyful building, Joyful Todoroki. Love that name. Would be nice to have that as my address. Where do you live? Oh, I live in Joyful Todoroki. Yeah, but where in Todoroki? Oh no, Joyful Todoroki. That's literally the name of my home. pretty long stream. Yeah, well, everything is relative. Not very long compared to Daniel. I think he did like what, 12 hours? Yurika Momo's stream was long. Yeah, that was, for a while, that was my longest stream. But I think I outdid it last spring together with Daniel and Yuka actually. They joined me on a stream in Asakusa and that ended up being my longest stream ever. Do I ever go back and re-watch a stream? No, never. I don't watch my own streams. I only experience them live firsthand. I don't think I've ever... I mean, I might have like re-watched brief moments, brief sections of some walks, if there's something I want to look up or something like that, but I haven't really re-watched the whole stream. Konnichiwa. Futakotamagawa.スウェーデンです。知ってますか？行ったことありますか？行ったことない。ああ。綺麗なとこって感じね。今はね、テレビの純観光っていうの番組知ってますか？それはなんかそんな感じのなんかライブ配信やってます。今やってます。これ出んの？これが出る。声がみんな聞こえるけど大丈夫ですか？じゃあ行きます。すいません。はい。はい、you too. Cute old ladies. I got a bit embarrassed when I told them that I was live streaming and that their voice was on the stream. So I think this coffee shop is up here. Launder your life. Very windy here too. That's good, Vilma. What kind of coffee I drink? 今日はね、まあいつもこの時間でカプチーノ飲みたい。I usually want to drink cappuccino around this time of the day. Mini doesn't watch my streams. I think a few times when they've been at Mini's grandma's place and I've been out streaming, they've switched it on and Mini recognized my voice. This is the coffee shop, but it looks closed. Nämen. Jo, jag det är Nike now. Verkligen not open today. 15.5 hours was your max stream. Wow. Crazy, Daniel. Crazy. There's a pretty fancy coffee shop here, which my friend Jeffrey has mentioned, but they seem to have a pretty strict no photos policy, so that kind of rules them out. Oh, that sounds good, Jenny. Nice lunch. Aburi salmon is good, eh? I like aburi salmon a lot. Ah, thank you, Jenny. Coffee time. Yeah, if we can find an open coffee shop. If not, I will just continue to walk until we reach Jiyugaoka and maybe wrap things up. Proud to see we got a bit of a one drinking Boss coffees on here at his early morning stream. Maybe I should follow his lead and go for a Boss coffee today then. Oh wait, I forgot, I got that cola, right? Now it's been like shaking in my bag for half an hour. It's gonna make a nice explosion when I try to open it. Let's see where we can make that happen. I'm thirsty. Coffees I've had taste kind of like cigarette butts. Yeah, that's kind of right. I think that's what they're supposed to taste like, actually. The air feels very dry today. The wind is like, feels like it's a little bit dusty. This neighborhood is called Okusawa. Okusawa. Oh, look, a car with lots of fire hydrant signs. That's interesting. Don't remember ever seeing that before. That's worthy of a photo, I guess. Okay, got it. fire hydrant sign replacing season right now. We are soon arriving at the approach to my favorite temple. So once we get there, I can hopefully sit down and have my craft cola. Hating on mayo. I used to be a pretty, like, not vocal, but I didn't really used to be a big fan of mayo. But after coming to Japan, I kind of changed my mind because they use a lot of mayo in this country, and I don't know, like I wouldn't really have thought about having mayo on sushi before coming to Japan. But it's super common here and it's actually pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Miracle whip. Is that what you call it? Let's see if we can have a craft cola break somewhere around here. Next to the playground where I started the riding slides on live stream trend a night I think many years ago now. Whoosha. Yeah, let's do a little craft cola break here. Let's see how badly this explodes. Maybe it's not gonna be too bad. Let's see. Oh, not at all. Great. Kanpai. Cheers. But no, this, I'm not a cola person, but this is really good. Yeah, are you talking about the fact that it's been a long time since I did that classic slide ride here at night? Yeah. I would guess that it's almost 2 years ago since that epic moment happened. If you're wondering why I'm aiming the camera this way, it's because there's a lot of kids at the playground and basically it's not really socially accepted to aim a camera towards kids without their permission in Japan. Now it was just announced that the S23 Ultra is being released in Japan on the 20th of April. But I already have mine, and I don't have to bother with the annoying carrier branded version of it. You have sore legs? Oh, not really, no. I was a little bit maybe the day after our walk, but it wasn't too bad. Okay, I'm almost done with my cola, so let's continue the walk. How about you? Oh, Billman, you just got the S23 Ultra. How do you like it? I'm very happy with mine. Unexpectedly, it's the best Android phone I've ever used, but that basically applies to every phone I ever buy when I buy it. So, does Minnie try to get you to take photos of her? Not really. When I do, usually what she wants is that she wants me to give the phone to her so that she can take photos instead. Good battery life. Yeah, it's pretty good. Nothing to complain about there. The camera is really good too. Actually, I didn't really like one of my biggest concerns with the S21 Ultra that I was using for a pretty long time was that the camera always used kind of slow shutter speeds, which made it impossible to take sharp photos of my daughter because she's always running around and moving around. But with the S23 Ultra, that's not really a problem anymore. So the image quality is really, really good. I would say it's the best phone camera I've ever used, especially when shooting raw files in 50 megabytes. That gives a pretty good image quality and editing capabilities. Finish my cola. Wow, you walked 25k that day. Yeah, I'm not sure how far I walked, but it was a pretty good walk. High praise. Yeah. As you all know, I'm using the iPhone 14 Pro Max for my live streams, right? And that's my work phone. But I really don't like the camera for taking photos of people. I think it gives me I don't like the skin tones. And I've tried fiddling around with the settings and all these photographic styles and whatnot, but I don't know. I just feel that both the Pixel and the Samsung phones are better when it comes to skin tones. So maybe let's move down here, and we're almost at Jiyugaoka. Once we get there, I will probably end the stream right away because I need to go to the bathroom. The streets were fun. Yeah, maybe I should do a test live stream with the S23 Ultra. No, but the thing is that when it comes to live streams and video, it's just, especially when it comes to live streams, it's just iPhone is just the way to go. That's the thing. The S23 Ultra has pretty good video capabilities, but not when live streaming. If I try to live stream with that, video image quality is just not good at all. Geez, burner phones, yeah. Let's see, maybe I'll get another one soon. It's my drug. I like phones, I like to play with phones. I keep buying and selling them. The thing is, like, here in Japan, modern, like, if you have a new phone that's in demand, you can actually sell it pretty easily and get quite well paid for it. So that's why I keep doing like phone hopping so much. The wind noise is so bad we can barely hear you. Oh, really? I've almost gotten so used to the wind now that I don't even think about it anymore. Let's see what else I'm saying. Has a new Hasselblad phone. Well, I mean, those kind of brandings or collaborations with Leica, Hasselblad, size. I mean, in my opinion, it means nothing. It's just the marketing bullshit. It's like, it doesn't really have any meaningful impact on the image quality. At most, the only thing those companies ever do in those involvement is like make some slight tweaks to their color profiles, but yeah, I mean, OnePlus have also had this Hasselblad branding and their phone cameras were not really anything remarkable. Do you remember what was your first cell phone? It was one of the Nokias. One of the Nokias in the late 90s. I don't remember exactly which one. Could it be like 3210 or something like that? I don't remember. But it was... Yeah, I also had some Ericsson phone pretty early on. Pixel 6 and 7, yeah, absolutely, they're great phones. Pixel 6 and 7, they're identical when it comes to image quality, and they're both very, very good. If you're on a budget and want to get a good camera phone, just get the Pixel 6. You can get those used for super cheap, and they're great. Don't get the 6A though, because that has a different camera sensor. Not as good. I'll just walk down here instead. I remember my first smartphone with a stylus. It was a phone called the HTC Diamond. It was pretty crappy, but this was before iPhone and Androids, and it was pretty high-tech to have a phone with a decent web browser and all those other capabilities. But the web surfing experience was not really that great. almost at the station now, and when we get there I will just wave goodbye to you and dash to the nearest bathroom. See, it's so windy that even the flags, these promotional banners, blows over. T-Mobile Sidekick. I remember seeing that when I went to New York in the early 2000s. My first time to visit, well, my only time to visit the mainland US. And then I saw that T-Mobile Sidekick and I thought it was super cool and wanted one, but those were never available in Europe. iPhone 3GS when I first came to Japan. I got that one, and then I didn't get an iPhone until the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and that was like probably less than 2 years ago. And I'm still more of an Android person. I think Android phones are nicer, so that's why, like, when I'm just using my phone, like, yeah, doing whatever, then it's like 9 times out of 10 I'll reach for an Android phone rather than my iPhone. But it's just, I think it's just a preference thing, and also what you're used to. But I really hate how locked up iOS is as a operating system, that I can't even like just put like a USB SSD into my phone and transfer my photos to it like I can do with my Android phone. That's something I do a lot. And AirDrop is just not good enough. It's too slow for like large files and videos and stuff. Anyway, we are here. I need to pee. So this will be it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this walk, and I'll see if I can do maybe a more relaxed walk this weekend, maybe. We'll see if that can happen. Anyway, thank you so much. Bye bye. Hejdå, auf Wiedersehen und mata ne.